Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be playing some sealed on MTG Arena. This is mixed up sealed, so all 6 packs are completely randomized from cards all across all of MTG Arena. Um, yeah, and it's essentially free to play. It's 100 gold to get in, and as long as you get one win before you get 3 losses, you get your entry fee back. So yeah, I've done a couple of these already, and they're very quick and very high variance and very fun, honestly. So I figured I would make a quick little video. All right, let's see what we get. All right, so immediately looks like black. We're playing black green. We got two planeswalkers, which is kind of nuts. Um, yeah, and they're both very solid. I'm not sure if I'll play Dark Ritual since it can make for an explosive turn, but if you draw it, if you draw it late or when you don't need an infusion of 2 mana, then it's basically a dead card. This is sideboard card at best, and this is best of one, so that's irrelevant. Then we have Jin-Gitaxias, Progress Tyrant. I have not played with this card before. I have never seen this card before. So this effectively copies your artifacts, instants, and sorceries, and counters your opponent's artifacts, instants, and sorceries. So we might have to see if we can play that too. Okay, so what I normally do with sealed is generally I'll just skim like the whole kind of pool and just sort of pick out key cards and see just how deep each color is. And on at first glance, honestly, white seems unplayable already. That's the whole white pool, and there's nothing in here that I care to play. All right, so moving on. Callous Dismissal is one of my favorite cards of all time. My favorite limited cards, at least. Played a lot of War of the Spark, and this card won a lot of games for me. But other than that, nothing too exciting. I mean, cycling cards are always nice. They just fill your deck in and make it more consistent, although they generally have lower power level. Yeah, so Callous Dismissal, maybe. Oh, there's quite a bit of blue though. Spellkeeper Weird is solid if you have any decent removal, really. Aven Initiate, this is a solid flying beater. Leaving the Dust, I don't hate playing. Windstorm Drake is a solid flying threat as well. And of course Jin-Gitaxias is a reason that we would want to be in blue. All right, so like, because we have the two planeswalkers, like we're almost guaranteed to be green black. We could just kind of fill in whatever we need, even though black is looking kind of thin here. So we could also just be green blue splashing black, depending on how deep green is. All right, the red. So there's a Chandra's Pyrohelix, which is fine. Tybalt, the uncommon planeswalkers, it's not bad. There's a piece of expensive removal, which like you take pretty much any removal you can get in sealed, but there's, yeah, red doesn't look very good either. All right, moving on to green. All right, we got the Reclaimer, Drowsing Pteranodon, another great limited card. Neverwinter Dryad is actually something that I definitely want because we have 2 6-mana planeswalkers plus the 7 or 8 mana mythic blue card that I would like to play. Yeah, so actually green is looking nice and deep, so that's definitely good. All right, Toxic Scorpion is a decent defensive card. We got some removal and Hunt the Weak. Spoils of the Hunt is another removal spell. Pima Outrider is just a great rate at 4 mana for 4 worth of power. Ridge Scale Tusker is an absolute bomb uncommon. Alright, this looks pretty good. A little on the high end, but alright, so this is what I have put together. We need to make some cuts still, but this is essentially the what I've settled on. We're just green blue splashing black. So we ended up getting a Marleaf Pixie as well, which is a great pickup. A 2/2 flyer for 2 that also can ramp you is honestly absurd. Whoops, I did not mean to cut that. The top end is a little bit much. Got 6 cards that cost 6 or more, which is even with some acceleration is still a bit much. So we got the Dryad plus the Pixie for getting ahead on mana. We've got Environmental Sciences for mana fixing, as well as an Evolving Wilds. Even with the mana fixing, I don't think I'm going to be able to play this Deathless Knight. I don't really want to cut any of these cards. These are all very solid. I think if I cut any of them, it'll probably be the Honey Mammoth, because Sandworm can essentially be a 2-drop. It's essentially just a 2 mana cycle that we can maybe play later on in the game if we need to, but it'll help it hit land drops and kind of smooth out draws, as well as being like an actually great threat later in the game. I think I might be cutting the Bizarre Barge here. Most of the things that crew it are just bigger than it. And I don't want to give and I think it's my only target for people playing main deck artifact / enchantment removal. So might as well make those cards dead. I think I'm gonna cut the Windstorm Drake as well. I only have one other flyer here. Sorry, I have 2 flyers, but I don't think that's enough. Like the 5 mana for a 3/3 flyer just probably isn't good enough. And I kind of want to lower the overall curve of the deck a little bit. I'm going to cut a Spellkeeper Weird as well. There's just not enough like really great targets for it. We've got Hunt the Weak, Spoils of the Hunt, and Callous Dismissal, but I don't think that that those spells alone justify having a 3 mana 1/4. Also, we have Broken Wings, but probably not going to find multiple targets per game on average. So, and finally, I'm going to cut the Locked in the Cemetery. It is a removal spell, but I think just like in terms of power level, it just I think everything else is just a little more necessary. I've got ways to stay alive early. I've got like Shorekeeper here. We got Drowsing Pteranodon as a good early, and Toxic Scorpion as good early creatures. We've got ways to find mana early and just get to the kind of haymakers in the deck. So yeah. And with Neverwinter Dryad, as well as Evolving Wilds, as well as Environmental Sciences, I'm going to go down to 1 swamp and get an extra island and forest in here. Because I don't need black mana until at least turn 6. As well as I've got just like a fair amount of ways to find it. Alright, let's play some games. Okay, this is good hand. Definitely don't mind being on the draw in sealed. Start with this. Alright. Pteranodon. Set up a little bit of defense. In general, I like to try and wait until the last possible moment to cycle something like this. Just because, like, I want to obviously give myself every opportunity to be able to cast it. But I probably will be just cycling it this turn, just because I don't have any other play right now. 5 mana, 4/4, sure. Cycle. Okay. Actually, Timberland Guide is so good with the Pteranodon, because I can put the counter on the Pteranodon, and it's just a 4/4 that can attack and block and live its life, you know? Let's see. So I can play the 3/2 flyer, or I could Callous Dismissal their play and play Timberland Guide and get in for 4. Or I could just leave in the dust here. That doesn't seem great. If I was able to attack, then it would be okay, because I mean, seeing the next card to hit my next land drop is pretty important. Let's see. I think we're just gonna go Callous Dismissal. Play a little bit of tempo here. Timberland Guide, put the counter on the Pteranodon, and go in with Pteranodon. And if their play is just to replay this, then I can keep attacking and just offer the trade. 5/5, that is not great for me. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna leave in the dust here. So this dies, put a counter on something, so yeah, I think it's still worth it just to bounce this, and then I'm not gonna attack with the 1/1s because they can just trade this for both my creatures, or both my 1/1s. So we'll just do that. I suppose they can put the counter here and make it so it can't attack anymore, but that seems pretty bad. Alright, yeah, sure. You can trade with my zombie token. I'm fine with that. Draw a green source. We can just play Toxic Scorpion and also Spirit of the Hunt. And have it just... Basically, this can just kill anything, which is pretty cool. I would like to play Toxic Scorpion here just to give something Death Touch so I can keep attacking, but it's just not very efficient. I'm going to play the Initiate and just hold back this turn. Need to hit a couple more land drops here. Yeah, I'm not blocking. I can take 5. I'd rather not. I mean, I suppose I could have double blocked here. Like, I don't lose much even if they have like a combat trick or something. Like, the Timberland Guide is not even a full card of value itself at this point. Okay. So we didn't get a second green source, which is a little bit awkward. But I think, yeah, I'm just going to attack with the flyer and then pass the turn. Spirit of Spoils of the Hunt is instant, so yeah, fine with that. Alright, I think I am going to double block now. Oh, no combat trick. Fine with that trade. Okay, I guess they just replay it. Fair enough. Oh, okay. That's okay, sure. Yeah. Alright, now we're on 6. I think we're just jamming the Planeswalker. It's either that or I could... Yeah, I don't really want to like Spoils of the Hunt with the Toxic Scorpion. I'm probably just going to play Vraska -3. Yeah, I'm gonna play Vraska -3 on the 4/4. And then they have to spend a removal spell if they're gonna attack into it. And I'm gonna leave this back on defense. What do you got for 1 black? Or, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go -3 here. And then if all they can do is attack with these two at it, then I can block the 3/2 and Vraska sticks around. So. And if they spend their removal spell and then they have to attack, or I still gain some life just from having Vraska. Okay, that's pretty big. All right, yeah. Unfortunate, but what can you do? All right, so now we have Jin-Gitaxias, but I don't think I play it immediately. Although, what are my other options? What do they have that they can get back from their graveyard? Just the Tavern Swindler, and that's putting it on top, right? Oh, graveyard to the battlefield. Great. I could just pay 7 and make a 3/2. Doesn't seem very impactful. I think I just play the Jin-Gitaxias, right? Because it can counter a removal spell. And then if it survives, then I can just take over the game next turn. Just start getting value. Alright. Okay. So I can copy Spoils of the Hunt? I think I do. Let me kill this. Sure, we'll create the treasure. Just in case. We get both of those with Spoils of the Hunt. They get their Tavern Swindler back. Oh, they get Festering Mummy back. Sure. Alright. Like, fair enough. You have to have 2 removal spells to kill it, so... Alright, game 2. This is another solid keep. Play tap land on turn 1. Got double green, double blue, and our black source. I think it's worth playing Toxic Scorpion here. Their red-white looks like an aggressive deck. I'll probably just trade if they come across. Just keep my life total nice and high. Yeah, didn't think so. Yeah, we're gonna Callous Dismissal their 3-drop. Even though it kind of gets value when they play it, but... Just knocks their tempo off at least a little bit. Next turn we just go Pima Outrider. Yeah, I'll block. Sure. Okay, we're gonna go Outrider plus make a token. Yeah. And then if they come across with both, I can line up 2 good blocks. Here I'm just gonna put both tokens in front of the 3/2. I'm not gonna offer the trade with my bigger creature. Make them work for it. Alright, it's a good draw. We play Shorekeeper plus Initiate. Last turn. Okay, that's a decent draw as well. I'm just going to attack with my flyer. Play this and leave up Leave in the Dust. I'm definitely fine with a trade here. Oh, they forgot their ping. Yeah, that's worth it. I'll bounce that. Fizzle their draw. Good hit. I mean, if their best play is just a 2/2 with an Angelic Gift, then I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot here. Attack for 3. Pass turn. Definitely fine with just blocking with my 0/3 here. Even if they have some kind of combat trick, then they're probably not playing anything big. Then, so feel pretty good about that. Do I want to use this ability? Yeah. If I don't draw a land, then I want to have 8 mana after the turn after I have Jin-Gitaxias. Attack again. I'm a little worried they have a board wipe. So I think I'm just going to pass here and then draw 3. Okay. I do like a Honey Mammoth in this kind of matchup. So yeah, I can play Jin-Gitaxias. And also play Timberland Guide this turn. Okay, yep. It's a fair response. I mean, I think I'm keeping this. This is kind of awkward. But I am going first, so if I don't draw anything for the first couple turns, then at least I'm not under as much pressure. Honey Mammoth can help me get back. Oh, that's a great spell. As long as I hit some lands. You got a man land there. Alright, I need to draw some lands now. Okay. Nothing played before turn 5. It's the kind of game that my deck wants to play. Just don't make me discard my hand, please. I could just Spoils of the Hunt this, which is probably good, or I could do this plus Callous Dismissal. I think I like that better. I can get my double green if I need it. Maybe I should have offered the trade. Okay. Yeah, we attack for 5. If you're in jump block mode already, then that's probably good for me. Okay. I think I'm just gonna use Elvish Reclaimer this turn and leave up Spoils of the Hunt and Broken Wings. Just so there's like a potential to live the dream with playing Jin-Gitaxias and then Honey Mammoth, getting 2 Honey Mammoths. Nope, can't do that. I think this is worth countering. Yeah, I think that's fine. We'll use this, sack an island for this. Or I guess we can get any land, so suppose we get yeah, let's get Evolving Wilds. What's another card in the, or another land in the graveyard? So cross for 5. Oh, maybe not. No, they can double block and then it's not a good time for me, so maybe just play the Honey Mammoth. And then pass. I can get, I guess I'll just do that. As soon as I get priority, I'll get a swamp. Ooh. Liliana's Mastery, that's a powerful card. Although at this stage in the game, I guess it's not that powerful. Sure. They're trying really hard to get rid of that. It's a 3/4. I don't know if they think it's more dangerous than that, but yeah. It's fine. Okay. I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna attack with this. If they double block with the zombies, I can Broken Wings the Mastery and win the fight. Or win the combat. Yeah, I think it's worth it. Arn the Mirthless.
I bring my own army.
Okay. That is a card. I think I just gotta kill it, right? I think I gotta be fine with this. Yeah. So play Jin-Gitaxias and Shorekeeper. You need to have 2 removal spells in 1 turn, right? Yep. Can't really blame anyone for conceding to Jin-Gitaxias. Well, that was quick. Yeah, please let me know if this was enjoyable, if you want to see any more. And yeah, please like and subscribe and do all that fun stuff that every YouTuber asks you to do. Thanks for watching and have a great day.